Oh, I'm so very sorry. Except I'm not. So I was debating on skipping a lesson or two, feeling like, oh, we're comfortable on slope. I could probably press down on the gas pedal. But because it's quarter three, and because a couple people chimed in and said, nah, it kind of feels nice knowing what we're doing, we're not going to press on the gas pedal harder than we need to. We're just going to keep chipping away a lesson at a time. But this week we're going homework due the next day. So you have 723 from last week. 724 and 725 are right here. If you'd like to come get them, not yet. 731, 2, and 3 are right here. So you have the next week worth of homework here to grab at your leisure. Go ahead.
Charge!
But wait, there's not enough for everyone. You must fight for them. 100% a joke.
Give me the monkey.
No.
I mean, you said it and it's recorded. So.
Yeah, but it's not uploaded yet.
Until I upload it.
It's not true until it's on the internet. What? It's not true until it's on the internet. That is definitely not.
I'm subscribed to you. I will know when it comes out.
I got 6 subscribers over the weekend. I have no idea what happened. Fist bump. There's COVID. So, 723 is tonight's homework. It's due tomorrow. 724 is tomorrow. Due Thursday. Yes, the homework competition's still going. Yes, this is kind of unfair. But hey, life isn't fair. And you guys definitely know what you're doing. A lot of you have 724 ready to turn in because you just keep chipping away and doing the next homework as soon as you can. Or 723, whatever. A lot of you have that tonight's homework already done is what I mean. So, any questions from 722 before we do Desmos? And I think your Desmos should be open. If you get into coin capture is the activity we're doing. So if you don't have 722 questions, you can go ahead and start the coin capture activity. You are trying to collect all of the coins with as few lines as possible. Guys, I challenge yourselves. I challenge you to think beyond what you already know. What I was going to say is challenge yourself. And then I mixed up all the statements.
What?
Mine is taking a long time to load. Okay, never mind.
How do you get one?
You might get stuck. Reload the page.
It says, how do I
Wait, can you make more than one line?
Make sure that we're reading what the page is asking us. And make sure that on slide 1 you actually look at what it does. All you have to do is hit the coin a tiny bit. So you don't have to go through the middle of the coin. All you have to do is hit it a tiny bit. Grant, can I help you? We're going into Desmos. You're looking for coin collector.
The manhunt is on.
How do I make several lines? I'm just doing parentheses.
No. You just type your line into that box.
So here, all these coins can get hit with one line because it clips multiple of them. Remember last week we talked about lattice points? Lattice points are the nice points that things cross through, but lattice points aren't the only thing that we use. So here, lattice points may not be the thing that you want to use.
Wait, no, I don't know how to, do I put a comma in there? No?
No. You just type your name in there. You just type it in that box. Because all those things are going there.
Wait, what do you
Who is struggling with what?
How do you add another line? How do you add another line? Is this one?
No, you just type in that
Just
box.
delete the stuff.
You watch me. Because I'm awesome and amazing.
This is how Mr. Hudson got flagged for copyright.
Mr. Hudson, life's too short though, so we might as well make all our videos flagged.
Wait, do you want to continue with save or continue without save? Who hits continue without save, right? Who does that?
People who made a mistake and accidentally destroyed the write-ups.
This is a swimming level, though. We're not swimming.
One and I'm pretty sure it has like a red. He's fly. I saw Mario fly.
Yeah, Mario can fly if he's got a cape. Remember, I can only leave this on if we're actually working, so if both of your hands are being used to dance, you're going to make me turn this music off. Make sure that you're being really specific in the typed answers, because guys, I'm reading through these, and if your answer doesn't really say anything, like, it doesn't say anything. And so make sure that your answer is actually the answer we're looking for. So, like, in challenge 2, or slide 4, I guess it is. No, it's the reflection. It's the reflection from the second challenge. That typed response, like, guys, think about what it's actually asking. And if you're just drawing a picture, please stop. I can see everything you're doing.
I drew a picture and made a like.
If you're drawing a picture, please stop. I can see everything you're doing.
I drew a picture and then I wrote down the actual what I think the answer was. First I drew it.
So, like, if you said, like, something makes the line go higher, like, what do you mean higher? Are you talking about slope? Are you talking about y-intercept? What quadrant are you talking about? Higher than what? Like, we have to be using specific mathematical language, guys. So you can't just say, like, more, or higher, or better, or, like... So comparing positive and negative slopes, those are good things to do. Comparing slope being positive versus negative. Talking about which axis. X-axis versus y-axis. That's a good thing too. Talking about the intercept. Gotta love the flying noise.
I know, that's gonna be stuck in my
That
head.
was like Gus saying that one thing.
That's when the key goes through the secret key.
Are you actually watching him play Mario?
Yeah, so we had a soundtrack going.
Why can't we?
I'm not watching it, it's just on. I'm watching what you guys type. Here, I'll anonymize it and I'll show you guys my screen. So this is my screen that I'm watching. So, like, this is where I was looking at what you guys are writing and telling you to be specific with your vocabulary. Then I can go to summary and see where we're all at. And see, like, one of us is taking our good old time. A couple of us.
At 10.
Maybe they're ready.
Yo, I bet some of that like
Hudson, how do you do a parabola?
Man, if only there was, like, a bar where we could type questions into. And it would,
I
like...
did it. I did do that.
Man, if only there was a better way to say, instead of how do you do a parabola,
How do you write parabola?
ooh, how to, like, graph a parabola? What do we use to graph lines?
0.
No, like, what do we write in order to graph a line? Huh? X and Y to make a... No, what is it called? The thing that we're typing to make our line. Starts with an E? Oh, so, like, you could search, like, equation of a parabola?
Probably.
I'm trying to teach you guys how to be better, like, searchers when you're curious for mathematical stuff.
How do I make a straight line?
Y equals 1 or 2 or 3.
Ooh, not always. Depends on what he means by straight.
Yeah, what's your definition?
So what do you mean by straight line? Every line is straight. Because if it's not, it's a curve.
It's a parabola.
Well, not necessarily. A parabola is a type of curve. Every line is straight. I think what you're talking about is horizontal or vertical.
No, that's horizontal.
Brenda, go ahead and move on if you would, please. I can see what you're typing, but go ahead and move on.
Okay, sorry.
You're okay. I just want to make sure that you get two
Jordan,
things.
that's horizontal. I got distracted by my own thoughts.
Yeah.
I don't know. You said straight line, so I said that. And then you said.
Mr. Hudson, how do I make a vertical line?
Google it. So
You
we
are
just...
the first teacher to ever tell me to actively don't ask questions and figure it out for myself just to Google.
No, I'm trying to train you guys for when I'm not around. That sounds a little morbid. I'm trying to train you guys to be able to do this when you're doing your homework without me. So we just established what we're talking about are equations of a, what'd you say, horizontal or vertical? Equation of a vertical line.
I can't write line.
So if I search equation of a vertical line, oh, hey, look. Images normally has it pretty well, especially because I have my Google in dark mode, so this seems dark. Oh, equation of a horizontal line, equation of a vertical line. Oh, hey, look at this. That's convenient. Oh, it's just y equals versus x equals. Ah.
I'm just gonna do a bunch of I'm just doing a bunch of horizontal lines. No.
You want the least amount of lines possible. If we stop making progress, you guys are going to mess it up.
How's that internet looking?
If you don't want like the background sounds like the block breaking or like the coin sounds, you could just look up the
Look up the what?
OST, original soundtrack.
Ah.
If you don't want the sounds, but no.
Yeah, but these sounds are fun.
The coin sounds are so good.
What?
You never know what will happen.
What do you mean I can't press?
There's a wolf.
In
Right about to take my eye.
Oh.
this challenge number 5.
You killed Brenda!
She'll be okay.
Audio.
In challenge number 5, anyone notice anything interesting about how these look? Anna?
Well, can I just say like the obvious, like the coins match up in 2 different lines, so like you can get all the coins. They're only
Brenda,
making
you
2
could
lines.
be dead.
Okay, so the coins match up. They look like they're two nice lines, so two equations should be able to get our lines. Brenda?
There's an intercept.
There's an intersect at one of the coins, it looks like.
Well, you could use
Lily?
trigonometry method.
I want to know when somebody figures out what is special about this slide.
I don't know.
Gus?
You can do it in one equation, right?
I don't know about that.
It looks like a T. They use the same X, but it's just negative.
They use the same X,
that's
but
not
it's
true.
negative. What?
Never mind.
Do you mean like? Do you mean the same slope?
I'm gonna go check that.
I was about to say test it, but I don't think that's quite right. Spencer? They use the same y-intercept? Okay. Let's test that. So Spencer thinks... So, guys, if you already moved on from Challenge 5, like a bunch of you, come back. Let's look at what's special with these. So take a second. I want to drag this off because I'm looking at your names, and I don't want your names to be up on...
Oh, dang it, that's not right.
No! I didn't. Stinky. I have to go back. I'm on the equation.
I messed up.
Wait.
So that was 3.
So it only shows you one equation at a time?
I found something.
Yes.
Lily?
So one of them, it goes up by 4x. The other one is 1/4. It goes down by 1/4.
Do you know a different way to say that?
They're reciprocal x's.
Close.
That's all the word.
I know English is so hard.
Why is he so mean?
I'm not mean. I'm just regular.
I'm a giant jerk.
Yeah.
Yes, you are.
Guys,
You're just the living embodiment.
when you look at this line, this shelf is dangerous.
You said skip this.
Yeah, because I keep kicking it. This line, slope, is
5x.
4.
It's 5x. I just did it.
Well, you just did it wrong.
5 might have hit a couple of coins, but it sure looks like if I draw this triangle here, it sure looks like 4.
I hit all of them and I did 5x.
Hey Jake, count your lattice points. You're digging in your heels on a wrong answer. It's okay. Failure's never fatal, but it's not 5x. This...
Failure's not bad, but that's wrong.
Wait. So wait. We told Jake it's not 5x, but here...
It's not 5x either.
It's
Oh!
It's 0.25.
Oh, it's the hockey stick.
Anyone know why Jake's fallen in the trap of feeling like it's 5?
Because it's 0.2.
Guys, this is a trap door.
It goes between the two.
Guys, give me your eyes up here.
I know what
Do you see it?
The scale.
You're close. Starts with a W. I don't know if we've talked about this yet. Do you
I
know?
think he added the X and Y like thing. He added them together instead of dividing.
These are called line weights. Lines that are bolder than other lines. Every line that you draw has a weight. It's like how thick it is, right? When you bold your font, you're increasing the weight. These are only 4 apart. We're used to them being 5 apart. Do not let your brain fall in these trap doors of my brain. When it goes from thick line to thick line, it's like, oh, that's 5 or 10 or something nice. This is only 4. Even though it looks like from thick line to thick line, and your brain might say it would be 5, it's not. So this is down 1, and this is over 4. Guys, perpendicular lines. Perpendicular lines will be reciprocals, and they'll be opposites. So a slope of negative 1/4 versus a slope of 4, they will be perpendicular to each other. Not opposites. they will make a right angle. So this line and this line will make a right angle. They're not just opposites. 4 and -4 are not perpendicular. That's like the common misconception. That's what people think. It's not true. 4 and -4 are not perpendicular. They have to be opposite reciprocals. Yeah, Maddie. I know. Well, the activity was paused, not the video. Yeah, sorry. Now I unpaused you guys, and my screen is just still paused because I wrote on it. So yeah, what I just wrote probably didn't show up on the video because how I was writing on it, but that's okay.
Patrick, what are you on? I'm on 7. I'm on 9.
I'm on 6.
7 is so hard.
Hey, we're not in a race. Does not matter.
Ever make a circle? Google isn't funny.
No, Google will for sure tell you equation of a circle.
They do, but they
Google
don't work.
equation of a circle and see what it tells you.
How do I do that? What?
Equation for a circle. Wait,
You can do this in
If this
3.
doesn't work, Mr. Hudson.
It's x minus height
This what?
squared plus
looking
y
at
minus
this
z
now.
squared equals
Let's-
r squared.
Mr. Hudson, if this doesn't
We can't do squares.
I'm gonna hire Brenda as a nanny.
Guys, why can't we use squares?
Squared.
Yeah.
Squared.
Yeah,
Alright,
let's
Brenda,
square.
get
Can I
him.
do
There's a graph
See,
function.
it grades
What?
the submit
Guys,
button every
guys,
time.
look.
Yeah,
If you click on the little here.
I'm saying we're on 12, and it doesn't allow to submit. It gets saying
What the
Sorry?
All right there, Jake.
No. I am not.
I am me.
what's Why the random letter?
It doesn't work.
Yeah, because you.
I think you're missing a word.
Everything's the exact same.
Height. That's what H stands for.
I know.
You have to put in the height. You don't put in each. No.
And what do you do for P? No.
X. What?
And R is wait.
And now you have to put. I don't know what R is, but that's radius.
Oh, radius. But what's K?
What's K?
I made it this
What?
like
How do you 6 there?
Mr. Hudson.
Like there were a bunch of
7.
lines here, and then I typed this in, and it somehow got
Okay,
all of
guys.
them.
no worries.
No,
Now
Brad.
your
just-
line would be off of, I think it's either that line or that line, but your line is super steep and it intersects somewhere really far away, but you've already used 4 equations,
Well,
is what it's saying.
I did it. Yeah, because I didn't get it exactly on my chart.
Right, so then you continue to like add more equations.
It's still.
Oh yeah, it does.
What did I do wrong?
It's broken. Go do more research. I'm not gonna tell it to you when you're ahead of other people.
Write a stem.
Everything you need to know is up here. You just can't see it.
What's K?
Maybe I'll find another one and show you another example then.
Yeah, but we can't spell X and Y. It won't work.
Okay, let me look it up. What is K?
Oh,
Wait.
X plus.
Wait, what 4?
Wait, now it's plus? Why is it plus now?
It, yeah. Oh my god. I don't
What? What do you?
But this is even the same person who did it because it says center and the radius, and those are the same looking words.
See, I see an aha moment.
That doesn't work either. You can't screw X and Y.
You can't?
No. It's go to do that.
It won't let you write that in.
When you go through
What? Oh. What?
trying to figure out if it will let me. It doesn't seem to want to let me.
Why do they have a bunch of different lines?
Probably.
What is y equals so squared?
Oh, robot.
What is 5? What is y equals x squared? Oh, it doesn't let you do that.
Oh, plus
How do I make a circle?
It doesn't
It says that. This is how I'm doing it.
It lets you make a linear.
Right, it doesn't work.
Come on, Khan Academy, why are you lying to us?
Yeah.
And you can't even do x times x.
How does this not work? Maybe they have to be the same.
I don't.
Bro, I don't even know.
Miracle.
What are you being quick research?
Me?
6.
It's like, could you laugh?
Me too. What? What are you doing?
Wait,
I don't even think you know.
4 for the height. Would that be 5?
I only have one line left.
I searched it.
What?
What? Hacker. I know. And that you can, but not on this. It just won't work. Evil.
So,
You know this button just won't.
It's a circle!
Oh my god, you're coughing a lot. Do you have COVID? Do you need to go?
I sure hope not. Actually, at this point, I kind of just want to get it out of the way. But
Oh my god. We can't do
this is the equation of a circle.
Circle.
But, watch. If I type in, let's say, a positive 5 here, it moves the circle left because what it's actually doing is minus the opposite.
It doesn't let me write that in, though.
Yeah.
I know.
There's a circle. I know.
And this does minus whatever k is.
What is K?
So if my center of my circle is actually 5 left and 2 down, the misleading part of graphing a circle, which a lot of you are getting upset about here, like, wait, why is it plus? Is because these actually tell you your vertex is at -4, -1, or sorry, your center. So these look the opposite of what they end up being. The really difficult part is how the heck would I write this in y equals format? It actually breaks down into 2 different equations. And there's a deeper mathematical reasoning behind that. And we will get to all that later in your mathematical career.
Refuses to do it.
Yeah, it won't let us.
Yeah.
I know. I know. Because your activity wants you typing in y equals format. So how could I clean this equation up into like y equals? Well, I'd have to get rid of this, but then I'd have to square root. And have we done much with like square rooting equations?
Can we just use parabolas?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. Do you know how?
Yes. No.
Wait,
How do you get a parabola?
you do x squared.
You do x squared.
Oh yeah.
And then if you want to move it, you can move it.
It doesn't let you square x. Yes, it does.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does. You have to press caret.
What's caret?
The
I know, but so what? Try that.
Why won't it let me?
Where are you?
I mean, it let me square x, but it doesn't want to graph it.
And even if you do y equals... No, that doesn't...
Nah, it just doesn't want to let it graph.
I'm just gonna...
Why won't it let me?
It doesn't like squares.
Apparently not in this activity.
It won't let us square. It won't let
All right. Does anyone have big questions left on this one? Brenda.
Reflection number 2. I don't understand it completely. So there's a line that goes through all of them.
There's a line that will hit part of the circle for each of them.
Any part of the circle?
Yeah, as long as it clips any part of it.
Oh.
So it's -1/4. It's this one. Because we need the slope to be gradual
I see.
and the y-intercept to be 2.
I missed all of this and I just
All right, now I want you to flip the application. Go back. Hey, in a second, because I know I have to unpause you. In a second, go back to your homepage and go to the flags activity. I'm curious how quickly we can get through a little bit of this. Like, I've never done this one either.
Mike, does anyone have a charger?
Jake, you have a charger?
Yes, I have a charger.
I have flag your video.
I forgot mine.
I have one.
No, I didn't forget mine. I just lost mine.
Wow, perfect timing.
I have it.
Wait, what?
What? Oh my goodness. Why?
Wait, what? That's so cool.
Everyone else have a charger?
Wait, is this Mario? Lifting the flag.
Well, yes, Toad's Mario.
It's not Mario. Yeah, it is. Because he's lifting the flag. Oh, wait, it's A. Never mind. This is annoying.
Sorry, Connor.
This is how I'd get woken up every morning at summer camp
Really? Oh, no.
with reveille. Yeah.
That's not okay. That makes sense.
That was loud.
Oh, I bet you this one was about to be a lot more epic. Clarence, do you need help finding your way into the flags activity?
Yes.
Go back to student homepage. Go into flags.
I got a charger.
Oh. When I was here, it wasn't there. It's there now.
Make sure we get chargers back to who they belong to.
Mine has my name on it.
Man, that's a good idea. Put your name on stuff.
I have a sticky note and then I tape the sticky note.
Mine isn't charging. My dad had someone who put a password on
Now make sure it's plugged into the wall all the way. Like those wall outlets are a little tricky.
Wow. Really? I wonder why.
Hey, don't use that comment each other. It's rude.
No,
I was
it wasn't
talking
your
about
limit.
I was talking about something stupid that one of my dad's coworkers did.
He put his password on the computer. Her. She put her password on a sticky note on the back of her computer and it got stolen. And I said,
Oh, I wonder why.
Her name is Pamela. My dad does not like her.
one of his dad's coworkers.
Wait, is it your dad's?
All right, so we're gonna focus for the next 3 minutes instead of retelling the same story 5 different times.
On slide 3, why do you write?
Hey, most of you who have moved past slide 3 have it wrong. Yeah. So most of you who have moved past slide 3 have it wrong.
Do I have it right?
Well, about 8 of you had moved on. About 4 of you had it wrong. So if I was you, I would just go back and check.
Wait, how do you know if you got it right or wrong?
Yeah.
I'm not sure, but I'm scrolling through now.
Oh, because
I wonder if you just go back and look at it more carefully.
I see now.
Hey, Max, come here.
Scale factor. Oh, wait, that's.
Sorry.
Do we need to talk? Okay, fix it. Do better.
I have the answer. Wait.
go back to slide 2. Patrick, you need to go back to slide 2. Jake, you need to go back to slide 2. You guys are going too fast. You're falling in the trap door. Or slide 3. Sorry if I was saying slide 2. Slide 3 is the speed slide.
I thought 2 starting height. I see now.
No, we're going 3.
The explain or the answer?
Yes. Both. First off, math and brain would only be a good explanation if the math and the brain work together to get the right answer. So, if we're going to be snobby about the written responses, we might want to make sure our answer is correct first.
Oh.
Patrick, you need to go back and look at what you say because it is not correct. Oh, goodbye. Lily.
I'm already on that slide.
Okay.
I know.
Nevin.
Wait. Oh, this is me.
Maddie. Go back and check the speed slide.
I'm on that one right now.
Well,
Was that what it sounded like?
No.
Oh no, erase.
They'll get right. So he said, yeah, they are children.
Nevin, did you hear me say to go back to the speed slide?
Yes,
Bye, Mr. Hudson.
Goodbye. I will tell you it is not 1/2, dude. Check your scales. And not like B flat.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's me, Mr. Hudson.
What? It's a music joke.
It went 1, 2, 3, 6.
What? What went 1, 2, 3, 6?
Slide, go to 6. It goes 1, 2, 3,
Go to-
like 6.
Go to what 6? Go to slide 6?
Go to slide 6.
Okay, so your table started going by ones and then it didn't go by 1?
Precisely.
Okay, well make your own table. Make it go by ones.
See, I would if I could.
Why can't you?
I don't know if you would if you could because you
Boring,
can.
Maddie.
Then your statement of you would if you could is not accurate. Connor, you still need to go back to slide 3. Yes. Jake, you still need to go back to slide 3. Clarence, you still need to go back to slide 3.
Yeah, Clarence.
Can you not call me Clarence?
Well, when you're being sassy with me,
Whoa.
you're drawing pictures on your activity and then typing in incorrect responses. I'm losing my patience. We will start on this tomorrow. So at this point, you need to head to language arts. Sorry guys, I'll unpause it in case it hijacks your computer. But, well, hopefully it doesn't like mess up your computer when you turn it back on.